Do you know what it's like growing in the shadow of a golden child? Growing up in the Torres household was like living in a solar system where my twin brother Miguel was the sun, and I was Pluto, barely acknowledged. Miguel wasn't just my twin, he was my parents' miracle child. Born 3 minutes before me, he came out healthy and screaming. I arrived silent, blue, fighting for my first breath. I had to pay all my life for that 3-minute head start, by the way. By age 5, Miguel was already gifted, reading before kindergarten, charming every adult. I was the quiet one, drawing in corners. My parents enrolled Miguel in accelerated programs, hired tutors, drove him to competitions across different states. Our living room became a shrine to his trophies and certificates, but my drawings went on the refrigerator for exactly 1 week before being quietly thrown away. I discovered filmmaking at 13. I found an old camera at a garage sale, taught myself editing, and started creating short films. I won a regional student film festival, beating kids from much bigger schools. My parents' reaction? That's nice, mijo. Did you see Miguel touchdowns? Well, high school amplified everything. Miguel became varsity quarterback, class president, and valedictorian. College scouts filled our living room, offering him full scholarships to Ivy League universities. I kept making films, building a portfolio my teacher called extraordinary. I applied to film schools, scraping together application fees from my comic book store job. Miguel's graduation party was a neighborhood event with a rented tent. My graduation, barely celebrated. When my acceptance letter came from the California Institute of Film and Television, they glanced at it briefly. Film school isn't a real career, my mother said. Miguel's going to be a doctor. You should think about something practical. I had to pay for film school through loans and working 30 hours a week. Miguel's Stanford education was fully funded, including monthly allowances. During college, I created a short film about immigrant stories that won the Student Academy Award. I called home, breathless with excitement. That's wonderful, mijo, my mother said distractedly when she heard. Miguel just got into pre-med. We're so proud. After graduation, I moved to Los Angeles, working 18-hour days as a production assistant. Miguel changed majors 3 times, finally settling on business with a mediocre GPA. By 25, I was assistant director on a future Best Picture winner. Miguel had started living at home, working part-time at our uncle's insurance office, while my parents supported him until he found his path. My breakthrough came at 28 when I sold my first screenplay for 6 figures. The studio wanted me to direct. The movie won 3 Academy Awards, including Best Original Screenplay. I stood on that stage holding my Oscar, thanking my professors and mentors. I didn't thank my family. They were never there. The success led to more opportunities. I directed 2 more acclaimed films, bought a house in the Hollywood Hills, and married Isabella, a brilliant cinematographer. Miguel, 31, was still bouncing between jobs and girlfriends. Then came the phone call that changed everything. Miguel had been arrested for embezzling nearly $200,000 from our uncle's insurance company. He was facing federal prison time. My parents liquidated their assets, retirement savings, house mortgage, hiring expensive lawyers. They went bankrupt trying to keep Miguel out of prison. Miguel still went to prison, and parents had to move into a tiny apartment. Then I got the call. Alejandro, my mother's voice was broken. We need help. We have nothing left. They needed me. Now. I listened as they explained their situation, then responded, for 31 years, you missed every important moment in my life while celebrating Miguel's mediocrity. Why would I help people who never believed in me? They promised things would be different, begged me to help because we're family. I'll help you get back on your feet, I said. But Miguel, he's on his own. You can't abandon your brother, my mother pleaded. I'm not abandoning him. I'm treating him exactly the way you treated me. They refused, so I wished them luck and hung up.